Monday, September 7th, 2020. Miracle Monday, make shit happen. Monday, 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 but also today is the day of Yamaya. Her feast day is September 7th, 2020 for today. Again, it's September 7th. We are celebrating her. Did something flip? Yep, it did. Something flipped. These didn't flip, but this flipped. So there we go. So Yamaya is an Orisha. She's a deity, or what you would consider in the spiritual community as an ascended master in specific African diasporic religions. Also Santeria. I am 100% Cuban. Both of my parents are Cuban. We are indigenous. So my father's side is Cuban indigenous. So yo soy cubana indígena. That's what I associate myself with. But also there is, you know, the Caribbean islands is mixed with European, African, and Taino, indigenous. So that's a subject and a history lesson for another day. But today is her day, so we're going to be honoring her. And what more appropriate way than pulling out the magical mermaids and dolphins deck? This is not a reading. A reading is an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual advisor of your choice, hopefully led by your intuition. You were born intuitive. Not everyone listens to their intuition. Have you seen this motherfucking place called Earth? So there you go. I love this because, again, Yamaya plays no games, spirit plays no games, universe plays no games. This is not a fucking coincidence. And literally, we are in September shedding season. September shedding season is something that I've talked about for the last 4 to 5 years. It is the time for fall, 9 being the ending in numerology, completion of a cycle, casting off the old. Even nature casts off the old. The leaves fall off the trees, the fruits, the berries, everything stops to start hibernating and preparing itself for the next coming season, which is winter, and then spring when life comes renewed again. Literally, even nature has to take a break and rest during the months of winter. So that's what's happening. And literally, it's time to take off the weight of the world and weight of the old past 8 motherfucking piss ass months. Not all pissed ass, but you know what I'm saying. It was very chaotic, very traumatic in so many different ways. We kept losing people, celebrities, citizens, Black Lives Matter, COVID-19. Like, we just have been through it. We've been through the motherfucking real with 2020. But I keep telling y'all, 2020 is literally an ophthalmology and eye term called clear vision. Clear vision to show you things in a better and different way, to see the truth about motherfucking people, places, things, environments, governments, associations, charities, or organizations, whatever it is you are connected to. So there's a reason for that. There's a reason for this card. The card of the day for September 7, 2020. Time to move on. Confirmation. Look at that shit. It's time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. Perfect for September shedding season. And again, this is not something that to take lightly. What are you holding on to that's preventing you from your growth? What are you holding on to that's stopping you from seeing the truth about yourself and the truth about everybody else, that clear vision? What are you holding on to that you know doesn't even fit right, doesn't even resonate with you, but you're still doing it because that's what you're supposed to do, but doesn't mean it makes it right, okay? So it's saying, by drawing this card, you're alerted to the fact that you need to make room for the new by letting go of the old. How do you expect something new to come in if you're still holding on to that old, anger, stagnant energy? It can't come in. You got to be like Elsa, be like, let it go, like that bullshit. You got to get into that Frozen fucking type of soundtrack and just be like, if you need to tap into Frozen, be like, let it go. Do that. Let this shit go. Because again, these old behaviors, these old paradigms, these old thought processes, these old ways of doing things is not bringing you what it is that you need. And honestly, it's not even giving you what you want, because it ain't fucking working. It hasn't worked out for a very long time. Let's be honest here. So it says, first, let go emotionally and intellectually. In other words, say, quit or say goodbye in your mind and then in your heart. And once you do this, the physical letting go will happen naturally in a peaceful, harmonious way. Ask heaven to help you make this transition, and don't plan, scheme, or worry about how letting go or the replacement will occur. Put all your energy into prayer and faith. Again, 1-2 combo. Pray, meditate, pray, meditate. Hello, pray, meditate. There's a reason for that shit. And leave the rest up to infinite spirit. Basically, stop trying to micromanage spirit. Stop trying to tell spirit how you want things done. It's not what you want, it's what you need. That's why I always say what you want is human and what you need is divine. That's also on my website. I post this shit all the time. I tell you guys this all the time, and you guys think I'm saying something new. This ain't new. This ain't new. How do you expect to grow and evolve if you want to stay comfortable in your bullshit situation? How? How do you want to grow? You can't grow when you're in a loveless relationship, in a trustless relationship, in a fucking chaotic household, in abusive situations, even at work. Like, how do you expect to grow if you don't even trust yourself and start loving yourself enough to let go of old paradigms, old belief systems, old things that just don't fit with you. And just because it works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Everybody has their own individual blueprint, destination, vision, and mission. So again, what works for me is not going to work for you, and what works for you is definitely not going to work for me. We're all individuals for a reason. So it says, you'll get definite guidance wherever it's the right moment to take action. Until then, stay lovingly detached from your old situation. Basically, once you let it go, stop trying to figure out what's going to happen next. Stop trying to control every motherfucking thing, because you're not supposed to know everything. Because if you knew everything, you wouldn't be going through half the shit you're going through. And if you don't go through what you're going through, you'll never learn. You'll never evolve. And evolving is about lessons and education and keep moving forward. But if you don't do that, you're going to stay stuck. And you ain't going to fucking go nowhere. So I hope I helped. I hope I made you feel better. I hope I put some things in perspective. If you'd like to work with me, please follow your intuition working with any spiritual advisor. Even if that means you do not work with me, your intuition will guide you to who, what, when, where, and how to work with those practitioners. Also, the Almighty Pineapple LLC is trademarked, copyrighted, and registered with the United States government. Any copying or duplication of my content without my permission is subject to legal recourse as guided by my legal team. Thank you for fucking with me. Thank you for your support. Make sure you subscribe, because every time you subscribe, you automatically get a notification every time I upload a new video. And you don't have to wait for me to post it on Twitter or Instagram or any of those other social media platforms like Tiki-Taki and all that other stuff. You just don't have to wait for it. I got you. Love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.